This is starting to look golden. So I'm just probably gonna let it go for, yeah, I'm gonna let it go for about 3 more minutes. Hey everyone, it's John. We're back in the kitchen, but we're not cooking today. We're just doing a comparison between two products. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, so today we are comparing and reviewing their Honey Walnut Shrimp. So this is from Trader Joe's, and this big package is from Costco. Their recommended method is either stovetop or conventional oven. This one is bake in an oven or an air fryer. That's all it is, pretty simple. So let's go ahead and prepare this. I'm going to do this in the oven, and I'll tell you guys how it tastes. You know, we'll get some guests on, and we'll get their take on which one is better as far as taste. So we'll be right back. So while we're preheating the oven, we'll just throw the shrimp onto this baking sheet, which I've lined. The Costco one, there's actually two of these packages. So we're gonna do one Costco. So there's the other package, and then so there's two packages of sauces for each shrimp, and one package of walnuts for each shrimp. That's for the Costco. There you go. So actually, if you look at them, we compare. Although you do get two of these, you actually get a little bit less. Is that less? I don't know. It's not whole shrimps. And you can see the Trader Joe's has, I guess, more, for the most part, whole. The shrimps are whole. Another thing that I noticed is that the cooking time is different for both. The Trader Joe's, the suggested cooking time is between 10 and 12 minutes or until crisp. Meanwhile, the Costco product is 18 minutes, for about 18 minutes. So, you know, we'll continue to watch it, and I'll give you guys kind of, I'll stop around 16 minutes, and then, we'll check, and then we'll keep going if it needs a little bit more cooking time. So we got about, I don't know if you can see that, about 3 minutes left. But this is starting to look golden. So I'm just probably gonna let it go for, I'm gonna let it go for about 3 more minutes until the alarm. But that's looking pretty good. Go ahead and take that out. Clear that off. As I said, this thing looks pretty good. At least sizzling. So I'm letting the shrimp cool down a little bit. So I'm preparing the Costco sauce. So maybe my microwave isn't all that powerful because it took about 45 seconds to heat up the Costco sauce. But we got that ready. So what we're going to do now is heat up the other sauce. So the consistency of the Trader Joe's sauce is a little, I don't know, maybe it defrosted faster, I don't know. But the Costco sauce seems to be a little thicker. This one's a little more, although it's still kind of saucy right here. It's a thinner consistency. You know what, I got scared, rightfully so, because I kind of heard the sauce boiling. A minute is a lot. I guess if you really want it really, really hot. But this was already boiling at around 45 seconds. So, keep it maybe between 30 and 45 seconds. Let's go and do the Trader Joe's first. So here's the Trader Joe's. I mean, for the amount of shrimp that they give you, I think it's a lot of sauce. So, mix it all up. Candy walnuts. So there it is. That's the Trader Joe's product. So here's the here's the Costco product. I don't know, presentation wise, if you gave me, again, this is first impressions. If you gave me this Costco product, and then you put the Trader Joe side by side, for me, it's, I don't know, this looks a little better as far as, I know they don't use whole shrimps. At first glance, you can tell that the Trader Joe's shrimp is heavily breaded, while this isn't too heavily breaded. So that might make a difference for you on which one you choose. But you know, I choose to show both. But I seem to be partial to this. I'm sorry if I'm kind of jumping the gun, but you know, this looks a little better for me at least. So again, the sauce, as I mentioned earlier, is a little thicker. It's very thick consistency. So let's go ahead and mix this up. So what do you guys think? I think this is just a little bit better than the Trader Joe. So this is Costco. All right, so I guess I'm doing the honors. All right, so over here we have the Trader Joe's product, and this one is the Costco product. So another difference, as you can see, the Costco candy walnuts is bigger, and obviously the Trader Joe's one, the walnuts are smaller, just little pieces of it. So let's try the Trader Joe's. Again, with the sauce not being too thick, right? So this is Trader Joe's. Cheers. As I mentioned, heavily breaded. The breading, you can taste the breading with, although you can still taste the shrimp. I mean, it's good. I mean, right? It's I wouldn't say it's restaurant quality, but you know, it tastes good. I mean, it's, you know, it's shrimp, breaded shrimp with sauce and candy walnuts. So let's cleanse the palate. Costco. Big chunk from Costco right here. So it's not really crispy anymore, yeah, because you put all the sauce on it. But the sauce, the difference between this sauce and the Trader Joe sauce is that the Costco is, you can taste a little bit of sour, I guess the vinegar. And let's try the candied walnut. Let's try another one. There was a weird taste to that. To some people that could be off-putting, but there's when you eat walnuts, I don't know if you ever eaten raw walnuts or just the normal roasted walnuts, it has kind of that bitter, nutty bitter taste to it towards the end when you. That's, I don't know. I'm tasting that with the Costco, but the shrimp is great. Again, I'm more partial to that, just because of the heavy breading on the Trader Joe's. So now I'm gonna bring in my wife and see what she thinks. Have a seat.
Okay, that looks better. Just aesthetics.
Aesthetics. Yeah, aesthetically this looks good.
The sauce is wider. This one is
more yellow.
Yellow, and then the walnuts are whole versus here.
Yeah, this one I don't think they. I think they just cooked the walnuts just to they cooked it in sugar a little bit, but it still tastes. That's the only thing that I didn't like is the walnut kind of tastes raw. How much is that? It's like $12, something like that, a package.
No.
No.
Okay, the walnuts though taste good.
The walnuts are good here.
Mm-hmm.
I think they really took their time to cook it. So you want to drink water first? Okay, Costco.
Shrimp is better.
Shrimp's better. It looks better and it tastes better for me.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the breading, the breading's there. You can see it, but I didn't taste too much of it like the Trader Joe's one. Walnut.
Yeah, it's raw. It's not like sweetened right here.
I mean, it's still sweet, but it's kind of like
No, it's like raw. I have walnuts right there. I have raw walnut. But
it's like eating raw walnuts.
Maybe you're supposed to cook it.
No, it wasn't in the. It's not in the packaging. It's not in the.
Maybe you're supposed
It's
to.
not in the instructions. Maybe you're supposed to mix it in with this whole thing. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't know.
Overall, that one.
Yeah, so overall, we like the Costco one better. I mean, this is the Trader Joe's one. In a pinch, I guess it's passable. But if I was to choose and buy this again, I would buy the Costco over Trader Joe's. I hope you guys found that useful, and you guys can make your own choice. But again, we gave you our review, our thoughts on both products, and I think I was fair. But again, we prefer the Costco product. Caveat. They may not have this at your store, depending on what state you're in or what country you're in. Maybe even if you find it at your store at one time, it'll probably disappear because it seems to be, there seems to be issues with supply, and or maybe they put out product that doesn't come back. Maybe it's seasonal, so just fair warning that it may not be available at your store. But the Trader Joe's one usually is available unless they take it off the shelves. So guys, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that one and got something out of that. If you want me to review something else from any of those stores, any of the stores, Trader Joe's or Costco, please let me know and comment down below, and I'll try to get to your requests as soon as I can. So this is John and Michelle saying peace. We are out.